A few other parties also propose
Yes.
to reduce from 9 to 7, and including PSP. I'm not sure that I can differ from my party's policy, but there's a possibility that you do not see the effect of reducing prices at the tail end of the value chain. There's a possibility. But there are some arguments saying that because of the immediate reduction in the GST, when you go to a restaurant, when you go grocery shopping, petrol, if the base cost is the same and the GST is now from 9 to 7, there's immediate savings. So the question is, which industries where we can see immediate savings and which we will not. So what we may not see reduction in terms of the prices would be hawker food or kopitiam food, which is a big chunk of the shopping basket, right? We may not see.
Yeah.
But that's fine. But we can immediately see the savings in terms of petrol, grocery shopping, all those built items, where the 9 now reduces to 7. If they do not reduce, you can ask the service provider or the retailer why so. So there'll be savings definitely. And in terms, you don't want to ask in terms of the funding. Most of the parties have calculated that because of our net investment return, we have actually surplus, right, from the net investment returns and IRC. So we can use that to fund instead of burdening the citizens first and then declaring a surplus. Why put such social pressure on the people you're supposed to govern and help? Doesn't make sense. That's why in our policy proposal, we say we reduce it from 9 to 7, may not cover every angle, but majority of it we still save. So if let's say you reduce 9 to 7, 2% reduction in GST, you can already calculate from the revenue from GST, you take 2% of it. That means that revenue of 2% taken out, and then you look from the NIRC whether it can match to fund this. If our NIRC now is more than the revenue coming from the 2%, obviously it can be funded, right? So like what I said, we have economists in our team and they've calculated it. That's why our manifesto can stand the test of figures, can stand the test of numbers.